I'm Kelly. I'm 41. I'm from Cumbria. I've been a victim of hate crime. I'm getting bullied in the shops when I go home. Come at night time, make sure they're not around. And then I'll get bullied in the pubs.
Things started to happen to Kelly at a very early age. She was in a special unit at school, in an ordinary primary school, and the children seemed to recognise very quickly that she wasn't as fast as them at learning things. And more than one occasion, when I went to collect her from school, there were children behind us chanting, "Dummy."
Nervous, panic attacks, called by nasty names.
Things went very quickly from there, and it's just been constant to varying degrees. Some things people would call low-grade name calling, jeering, shouting at Kelly. Even when I'm with her, these things can happen. But other more serious things have happened over the years where we have had to involve the police.
I'm more safe with my mother. But if I do it on my own, they're all there at the shop. And then by the time I cross that road, get this, get that.
They say, "Give us cigarettes, give us money. We want money, give us money." When she won't, they call her Kelly Monk, Kelly Hooer, you fat bitch. It was never taken seriously at all. Even a police officer came because somebody had poured a bottle of Coke over Kelly's head on the main street in full view of a lot of people. And all the police officer could say to Kelly was, "Just ignore it, Kelly." And I got angry that day and said, "And you would ignore this?" And of course he couldn't answer that. And I just said, "Don't tell Kelly to put up with things that you and I would never, ever have to put up with."
They'll tell you, they say, "Oh, just like Kelly, just walk away from it."
On more than one occasion, a police officer has said to me, "You know, if she wasn't out there, these things couldn't happen to her." She made video statements. Kelly must have made 3, 4, 5 of those over the years. Nobody ever went to court. All they ever ended up with was, we were told, "I'm sorry, there are no witnesses. It's her word against theirs. Can't do anything." It should absolutely be treated as a disability hate crime on its own and should carry a far greater sentence.
They ring on your buzzer and I try to get to sleep.
What I want to see is the proper education of young people, starting from tinies, really from tiny tots, right through, to help anybody with any difference to be accepted just as everybody else is.
They call me Kelly Monk. All the time it's doing me head in.
I've been with her on many, many occasions when I've heard this name shouted out, and although other people try to play it down and say, well, it doesn't mean anything, oh yes it does. The police, the courts, the judges, the magistrates, everyone should have proper learning disability awareness training. Not enough is being done to help that person understand properly what's happening, and things don't go at the pace that suits them to help them understand, and so that they get the proper outcome.
Give me bad dreams and all sorts.
It's sleepless nights, it's anxiety, it's worrying about what's going to happen next. When is this going to happen again? The phone rings and immediately my stomach clenches.
It's caused me stress, pressure, blood pressure. All I want is the government to stop it.